welcome to Cactus Canyon. My name's Jeremy Agerman with Pinball Mayhem, and today we're going to dig into the playfield and adjust some switches. Here's a close-up of the switch for the slingshot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under the playfield and widen this up a little bit, because when the ball hits the top of it, it'll actually go off, and that's just... I love sensitive slings, but sometimes it makes aiming really bare. So we're going to adjust these and see how it works. Here are the two playfield switches that we're going to adjust. I prefer to adjust them down here versus up on top, because that just gets messy when you bend stuff up top. It's better to bend them from down below here. Let's see how it goes. So what you want to do is you want to adjust the back blade with your adjusting tool right here at the very base of this piece. So right in here, and you just tweak it until it's got a gap you like. You might have to adjust it a couple times. Okay, let's take a look at the slingshot that's behind the mine. Here we got the playfield all set up here. This is the ball popper for the mine. I'm not going to do any adjustments while the game's powered on, but we can at least look. And right here is one of the switches for the slingshot. The other one's right buried in here, and then this is the arm here that does the adjusting. Well, it's kind of tough to see in there, isn't it? So that's the arm, right? Not adjusting, but that's the arm that does the kicking action. Let's put the camera on manual here. So this silver arm right here, that's the actual slingshot that does the kicking. The coil for the slingshot is right here. We can pull on it there. That's what moves the. That's what kicks the ball. But I found something interesting while looking in here. I don't know if I can quite show it. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit. If you look really closely there, the blade is on the wrong side of the rubber on this side. We'll move the playfield down. Okay, here's the mine entrance. Here is the back side of the mine entrance, and underneath this ramp, or this chute, we've got the black rubber right in there. Let's see if we can get a little closer in there. There we go. You can see that this blade is on the wrong side of the rubber. Let's see if we can sneak on the other side here. It's a little dark, but this one's on the correct side. So to fix it, I just need to gently pry this up and over on this guy. Since I'm just using my fingers, we'll be okay to make that adjustment, but after I adjust it, that switch might be closed all the time. See, I got it in switch test mode, so the switch does work. Let's see if we can make that adjustment. Okay, this is how it should look. Now that I've got that on here, when I press on it, I'm not getting a reliable switch hit, so I need to adjust the distance of the blades there. So to do that, I'm going to lift up the playfield and tackle it from the underside. Okay, here we are at the underside of the playfield again, and the trick to doing this repair, or this adjustment easily, is light. Now I'm going to get in here with my switch adjusting tool and tweak this in here. This is the back side of the blade. We'll adjust it right at the base here. That'll be pretty straightforward, but I can't tell right now, looking through there, what the gap is. So we get out my handy dandy light here and we put it on the other side of the hole, and if I aim it correctly, you can see the light back there. When I get my head just at the right angle, I'll be able to see what the switch gap is, and that is how you make your adjustment. And I can see right now that that switch is really bent. You won't be able to see it, but sometimes this human eye works a little better in some of these respects. So let's do an adjustment and we'll see how it works. Okay, there, you can just see the switches The switch gap right there. That's a really good angle. I'll zoom in a little bit in the editing software. But yeah, that's about kind of the gap we want. Unless you want it super sensitive, you can make it closer. You're not going to damage the coil. But that's the gap I wanted, and it should work really good. Let's check it out. Let's start a game, and we'll just place a ball in there, and we'll see what it does.
Do it, Cheeto, at your service.
Now before, it really wouldn't do much in the pops here. We'll see if that kicker works better. Yeah, look at that kicker go.
What do you think you're doing, Pilgrim?
Now, Big Bart just went off, and that's kind of one of the things I was working on.
A little hole.
Might be the switch right here, but...
That's all, folks. The gunfight is lit!
Let's try this again. There. It's kicking it back up there. That looks pretty good. Well, now that those initial adjustments are done, the game is playing much better. I've streamed it for a couple hours, played it quite a bit, and I'm really happy with the adjustments I've made so far. But this is a continuing effort. These switches are going to change adjustment with temperature and humidity, and the more I play the game, the more things will change. The more the rubbers shrink and expand, it's going to change too. So I'll be in there a few times to adjust it, and when I put on the new Titan rubbers, that is going to change it as well. So I'm going to be in there quite a bit, but that's okay because I like doing it, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So hope you enjoy this series. We got some more videos coming on it, and hope you check out the playlist and check out the rest of our channel.